we're going to jump on here just in case. This could very well be the opening break of Verenski Jr. and Staley versus Montemayor versus Montemayor, which wouldn't fit on there. So we got Montemayor times 2.
I like it. Times X. I like it. I feel like I'm in math class.
There it is.
Welcome, everybody, to Texas. The CSI Texas State Championships held in Temple, Texas at the Mayborn Center.
Yep, the Mayborn.
The Mayborn.
This is Summerfield and Mike D with Bad Boys TV.
It is.
Yeah.
It is, yes.
Coming to you live.
Right?
It's fun to be here. Stoked to have you guys. Hope you're watching in the chat room.
2021, if you're watching this later on YouTube.
2021 Texas State Championship. And this is cool, man. There's a lot of Scotch doubles players out there.
There's the room filled up, I feel like.
A lot.
I mean, there's a lot of people here.
That line for minis, man, if you're anywhere in Texas right now, there's action.
It's
right
crazy.
here.
Yeah, if you're a mini playing kind of a fella, you should get down here. I don't know if you have to be in the tournament even to get in.
I don't think
if
you
you
do.
have a $20 bill and a pool cue, I think you're in.
You're in, for sure.
Yeah. America.
That was Christy at the table. Christy, well, I guess we can get back to her. We got somebody else at the table now. This is Montemayor.
Yes, this would be white and black shirt, we're going to say. Yeah, so that is Colby.
And all these players kind of getting out those early jitters. It's really easy to have happen. And I think one of the most challenging things about Scotch doubles is just being able to get into a rhythm. You know, I mean, tournament play is hard enough in singles. It's tough playing with a partner.
Oh, it is. Playing Scotch it's a whole different world.
You're thinking about somebody else.
Yep. The pressure that you put on yourself when you're playing Scotch is just tremendous. You could be playing with the nicest person in the world, and you're still just so afraid of leaving them bad, and yeah.
And that is Mike Verenski that just shot that ball right there, hit it good. Mike. And this is Christy. Looks like Mike goes by Mickey, plays out of Charlie's Q's, and it sounds like Christy plays out of Charlie's also. He's going to play that 3-ball, probably try and come around the 4. I like that. Stay inside of it.
Yeah, that
good
works.
Shot.
Yeah, because you got another cut shot. Yeah, from here, I don't know. I'd want to come up table without clicking that 1 ball, so kind of depends on what you can do from there,
You're going to end up tying up that 1 if you clip it.
Yeah, I'd really rather not touch it.
Yeah, except that the 5 doesn't pass the 1, and if you touch the 1, you have a chance, but it's going to push you down to the bottom of the table. It's not what you want.
Yeah, that's
might be a good time to play safe.
It's the effect on the cue ball I'm really worried about, and yeah, I agree that moving them would be good, though. That's pretty smooth. I like it.
To play the 5 or to play the 1 next?
Wherever you land. Yeah, I like it.
Boy, if she's comfortable with that up the rail shot.
I like it.
Looking good.
You could play a kind of okay safety right now, a little bit. Oh, no, the 11 goes. Nah, she needs to spear that one.
I'd play this. Yeah. The 7 and 8, though, are just not in great spots.
No,
if you can get down for the 7 now.
Great shot.
Absolutely.
Well done.
It's a bummer it didn't get a little better out there for her, but nailed that ball.
Yeah, he's got his work cut out for him here. I don't know. I think this is a shot where if you set it up a bunch of times and let somebody shoot it, they might be able to cut it in the corner, but this is a tough shot to do the first time.
It's just tough to see.
I think it's technically possible, though.
Uh-huh.
That's what I guess I'm getting at,
Technically possible, probably not probable. Yeah, it looks like he's going to call it. Looks like he might come off the inside of that 12, which is going to bring him, well, maybe he's going to get past the 13 even. I don't know. It's tough to say.
Hey,
wow.
That was a good shot. He should be proud of that.
He should be proud of that. That was a great shot. And again, makes the shot with no real reward. But, boy, he drilled that ball.
Yep.
Vicky's in a tough spot here. Christy is in a tough spot
Yes, she really is, yeah.
Vicky, snack stand.
What
Christy,
do you think the move is here?
I like tying up a ball.
Okay.
I like cutting that 11 at the cluster over there, giving a ball in hand. It frees up. Well, maybe not. Maybe that's going to tie up your 6.
You know what I sure wouldn't want to do is kick at the 7 and break out the 10, 15, 8.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I do. Yeah. I agree with you as far as that. I think I might kick at the 7 and try and do it accurately and not screw up a bunch of balls.
And just kick the 7 out of the cluster onto the right side of the table?
Yeah, just try and kick the 7.
I like that.
Just straight across the table. But like I say, boy, you sure don't want to break those up because that's going to make their lives a little tough, especially playing Scotch.
Yeah, for sure. She's taking her time, though. I like that.
I like that. Yeah, she's taking this seriously. Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
And great. She didn't disturb those balls. Got a good hit.
Yeah.
made a ball for him, which I really believe takes an advantage away from them. I see another ball on the table most of the time as another ball you can get somewhere else with.
Right.
So I think that worked out well.
I will say, if anybody in the chat room, if these are friends and family of yours, please alert their other friends and family that they're live on YouTube right now. I think a lot of times people don't get to tell everyone they want to tell. So spread the word for the people you love here.
Absolutely. And it sounds like we both need a little more volume.
Okay.
So maybe pull that mic a little closer to you.
Sure, I can do that.
Phil, does that sound better out there?
Thank you, Phil. I appreciate that kind of feedback because I have no idea how loud I sound.
It's hard for me to tell because he's sitting right next to me, so I can hear him not only in the microphone but right here.
And I definitely make an effort to keep it modulated low. We're used to being really close to the table where the people are playing at. We're not now, and I could pretty much sing happy birthday and it would be fine, but I'm still used to being, trying to keep it down tone-wise.
Plus, Mike's a yeller, so I mean, it was an adjustment to get to the place where you weren't yelling.
Honestly, I think that's kind of nice because many people refer to it as screaming.
Screaming.
So I do like that you say yelling. I feel like that's kind way to. You're a kind man.
Thank you.
You're a good person. I like that. Yes. Shrieking.
You're shrieking.
Yes.
I could see why people would call it that.
Oh boy, let me tell you what. Yeah.
It's all yelling to me.
Yep. Well, good for you.
What are you yelling?
Yeah. What do we like here?
Man, if I'm Christy, I like.
You're not Christy.
I'm not Christy.
You're Summer.
All right, I got that.
What is Summer like?
What is Summer like? Okay. What I like is to fire that bank and pretend something good's going to happen on the 8-ball, but I just don't see it.
I think if this were a trick shot, you could bank the 6 into the bottom right-hand corner and draw the cue ball back for 8 in the side.
Yep.
But you'd have to give me about 100 shots at it before I successfully made that happen.
Tried the back cut and was pretty close and left the 8-ball too.
And you're right. And technically, she definitely left a shot at the 8-ball. So I would say Christy made a legitimate effort here.
And this is the Montemayors coming back to the table. Who is this?
That is Montemayor. I'll look at different things instead of the right thing. Colby, I believe. Yes, that's Colby. And Colby and Justin are brothers, and they would like to do a shout-out to their parents.
Oh, that's awesome.
Which makes sense that they're brothers.
Not a lot of Montemayors. Not in Oregon, anyway.
True. And this is tough action shooting from sitting down. Yeah. Monty, I believe, is his nickname. Oh, no, wrong. Yeah, Monty. Yeah, Justin. Monty's his nickname.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's got a good line on this. Do you think he's just going to try and hold to take those? Oh, try
and
nudge
that was a good shot. Yeah.
I think so, too.
Yeah.
Got a little unlucky with him lining up, but, man, cutting that 14, you're going right into the 15 down there.
Right. No, I like it. I like it.
Because I don't think that 15 cuts right now, does it?
I think it cuts into the left-hand corner pocket.
It does?
I do. I think he's going to leave him shape on the 10 or the 14.
Nice shot.
But, that was a little hard, though.
Hold up.
That was a little hard.
Right.
No, he's got this in the side, though, right?
Yes. So I think Monty's just going to have to play the up and back. It's really hard to hit the shot soft enough.
It really is, isn't it? Yeah.
In fact, it might be worth going up and back. Because to get that ball to travel all that distance and not come above the 10 ball, because, boy, if you're above that 10, that's a real tricky shot. Oh, maybe he's drawn around 2 rails to take the 10 in the lower right-hand corner pocket?
Oh, bummer.
And that's kind of what I'm talking about. It's tricky if you hit it that thin.
Yep, exactly.
And I do think you might have overcut it just a touch.
I think so, too.
But every time I overcut a ball, I'm like, it's almost like I didn't do something as wrong as if I would have undercut it.
Yes. Well, I like his odds here, but boy, a side pocket shot on a diamond can be scary.
Yes, indeed.
If it's at the wrong time. So
especially
we'll
drawing
see.
the ball. It's tough because he's drawn towards that 8-ball too.
Yeah.
You almost want to carry forward, but that's going to leave her a back cut on the 8-ball, or it's going to leave her in the cluster.
Yeah, which, speaking of a diamond, that's a tough back cut on a diamond.
Oh, yeah.
Those points are so sharp, they do not let stuff just roll through them. Like,
no, they don't.
You play on a 1967 Brunswick, it may be a little rubbed down there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, diamond's going to spin
when
right
you got
back
a rounded
out.
edge, that's a lot easier.
Thanks for your help, sir.
Greenhouse. Green and yellow.
Okay. I would have lost the bet. Yeah, he does not seem thrilled about this side pocket shot. And I get it. No offense. I mean, I get where he's at.
I think he's kind of looking at drawing down to take the 8 in the lower right-hand corner, but I don't think I like forcing it that way. I think I like just stopping it. And, well, man, that's a big stretch for her, though, too.
Yeah, yes, that's what you got to really.
It's good he's taking his time. Hit it.
All right. So I would imagine we are going to see some bridge work here. Oh, no, there she goes. I got it. Yeah,
Hey,
she's going to need the bridge,
I think she is, too.
Now, we've seen some people not use the bridge, and it's
She goes right for it.
good for her. You know, I get a little frustrated when people don't use the bridge.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's just hard to see people get that close, and, yeah.
Right.
But the bridge is a tricky shot.
Yeah.
I find that females are more adept to shooting with the bridge.
More willing to shoot with
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Well, and therefore better at it.
Yeah.
I think that's what it really takes
yeah.
is.
No, I agree.
I know some really strong female bridge players. It's hard to not undercut that ball. Oh. It's so close to the ball. There's so much forced induced, carry induced, forced induced, carry.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Force induced throw.
Yes.
Yeah.
Collision induced.
Collision induced.
Collision
There we
is
go.
the word. Collision induced throw.
It's a nice
I'm
shot.
taking a
Real
physics
smooth.
test over here. That was a beautiful shot. This is going to be a nice one for him to be able to get to, too. I like it.
Yeah, and I mean, at this point, you just kind of want to leave something that's easy for your partner to reach. I don't really like leaving him on this side of the table. It's hard for him to get to, so follow forward a little more.
Right. This guy's really steady from that position. Not to talk nothing about that, but I mean, he's got a really steady, nice straight stroke. I really respect how well he shoots sitting down. That's difficult to do.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and he does. Doesn't he look solid?
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
He's got a good rail bridge there.
Yeah.
Shooting with a glove, something I consider down here.
Yeah,
I
because
like
it's humid, huh? That's a nice shot. Yeah.
Yeah, being willing to go the extra rail. He did get a little close to that side pocket, but yeah, I like that idea. And Montemayor ×2 takes that one down.
Good for them.
That was game one, right?
Yes, it was.
I think so, too.
Brothers from the same mother.
Yes,
And
indeed.
don't say any different. These are big fellas.
It's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know you're a big guy, but there's two of them.
There definitely are. And they both look tough.
But they do, yeah, exactly.
So this is, I guess we can look right up here.
Yeah.
Round, maybe it doesn't tell us. Texas, 8 Scotch doubles. This is gold. Okay, that's all we know is that it's the gold division.
A lot of times when we get the score sheet, it would have the information as to what round we were in.
Yep.
The Scotch has not been going on that long. I mean, it's the third or fourth round.
You know, I don't even know. This says W5-1, which might imply first round. And I don't think they would have started all of it at the same time.
That's a good point.
So
let's go with this. It's early in the Scotch doubles tournament.
It is. I'm going to pull up the bracket right now.
Oh, my gosh. You go the extra mile. That's
Believe
how
it or
summer
not,
works.
that's
you know
something
what I mean?
we can do. I'm going to do it right here.
I like it. Okay, so that's a good break. I've been seeing some great 8-ball breaks from these guys. Nobody wants to use a template rack. Texas, if you're in the comment section, what you hate template racks? What's going on? I want to know.
Oh, we had one question here in the chat room. They asked
7.
Where we're at in Texas.
Where we're at, we are in Temple, Texas, at the Mayborn Center.
Mayborn Center. And, man, it's nice here.
It is. Yes, we are having a great time. The facility, it's nice and cool in here. The staff is nice. They got food. There's a couple vendors. There's a queue repair set up.
Yeah, it's awesome.
They don't sell magic racks.
They do not sell magic racks. That is a true
some
fact.
Bad Boy T-shirts that are very comfortable to shoot in.
This is the hot seat match.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, so this match is pretty late into the tournament,
so
guys.
This is fifth round. The winner of this is guaranteed second place.
Wow.
The loser will go on to play. Let's see. And they're going to do this Wednesday at noon. So they're holding off till tomorrow with the finals. Let's see if they're saving on the semifinals too.
All right. Well, guys, I'm sorry. No disrespect meant to either team. Well done. You guys have gotten far in the tournament.
So I guess
it's a big match, isn't it?
Fifth round is what it was.
Yeah. What I was saying about 4.5 minutes ago was completely made up and incorrect. And
Well,
there
like
we
we
are.
said, we broke this division into 2 different segments. There's the gold and there's the platinum.
Yes.
This is a gold division,
Yes,
so this
yes.
is the lower half of the 1,100 and under Fargo combinations.
Yes, sir.
And these are the 2 teams that went straight through. Neither one of these teams is lost yet. So one of them will go to the finals undefeated. That will have to be double dipped and to lose. And one of them will go to play. And that looks like, I don't think they're going to get to it today.
So one of these teams is guaranteed third place. Both teams is guaranteed
second.
third. Second.
One team's guaranteed second, one team's guaranteed third.
Yes, okay. Yes.
And they are going to start tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. with the semifinals. So
right.
One way or the other, this is either both teams' last match of the day. And they have had a pretty long road. This is 5th round action.
Nice. It's 6:30 here now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like their team shirts.
I do too. I like her bridge. She has a nice, like firm, solid plant on the table.
Yep.
I think she might have been trying to get behind that 10 ball and did an excellent job.
Oh, you might be right. I think he may be obligated to try that 10 ball right now, to be honest.
Man, that's a little gap, isn't it?
I just don't think they're going to get any better shape than that on the 10 ball.
How do you feel about trying the 10 ball and making the 3 so that if you miss it?
Nah, I go all out. I'd use top right on the 10 to leave myself on the 12.
Yeah, because you still got to do something with that 10.
If they end up getting better shape than they just had on the 10, I will eat my hat. And I need you to know I brought 5 of them.
You brought 5 hats?
I did.
You brought 4 of Paul's. FTMF.
Yes, I think there's 5 hats total.
All
I'll
right.
count when I get back to the room.
You're not a hat guy. I don't see a lot of hats.
No. We don't need to get into the whole idea of it, but no, I don't really wear hats.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all I needed to know.
Good talk.
And might be overstating that. That's all I care to know. When are y'all coming back to Oklahoma, man, Andrew? Hopefully real soon.
I heard talk of that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pool's back, baby.
Pool is
Mike D
back.
said it the
Yeah,
best. Pool is cool.
Yeah.
Pool is back. And
Right.
I plan on doing a whole lot of this. I don't know about you.
I plan on doing a lot of this stuff. Yeah, I would like to continue doing lots of this stuff. Yeah. This is a big opportunity. I really am thankful to Rick Jones. And, yeah, I would like to keep taking that opportunity.
Boy, she did a great job leaving him straight enough to try and follow that in.
Can I
and
say
I think that's the plan.
They still haven't gotten better shape on that 10 ball than they had.
Well, you're lucky. No hat eating for you.
Thank God.
Thank God.
They're trucker hats, too, so there's some webby, plasticky.
Yeah.
Not that the material wouldn't be bad enough, but,
Yeah, but I think you could do it. I think the webbing would be the hardest part. I think you're right. The bill.
Oh, there
Guess
might
you
be a
could soften
snap. I'd
the
have to
bill.
inspect them. Oh.
So second.
Man.
Oh, no way.
Oh, man.
I thought he was going to get it 2 times. Do you think he was planning on the second hit?
I think he was hoping for anything. I think on a shot like that, you're hoping it goes in, and if
Totally.
it doesn't go in, you got top just in case. And
Are you usually playing that with draw, though, to try and put top on the ball?
yeah, that's a good point. Is you'd be using draw typically. Yeah,
Usually I
yeah,
will.
Yeah.
That's what made me think that maybe he was planning
Maybe
on the
that's
second
what he was
hit.
planning on doing. Yeah, no, you might be right.
Tough to say,
All
though.
right, this is a big shot, boy. If you could get a good full stroke on this 5 ball and make the 5 and get the cue ball back up to the middle of the table on either the 4 or the 6, you'd be sitting really good.
It's easy to say just make this ball and
There
don't
you
force
go.
it. Man.
Boy, that's a big stroke. From that position, that was a big stroke. I like this. I'd take this. I'd take this for the cash. I'm going to cut that 6 in and go 1, 2, 3 rails for shape on the 4.
Boy, I tell you, that's a hard line to the right of that 8 ball past the side pocket.
I'm a hard guy.
You're a hard guy. So are you spinning around it, or are you just trying?
No, I think it's fine.
I don't want to
would
spin
be
around
top
it either.
middle. No, I would have gone 3 rails. Not.
He made that look good, though.
I would not those 3. He did make it look good.
He also
Yes,
got him
yes.
back closer to the rail, and I
Yes.
think that's going to be a better position
Yes.
for him to shoot
Yes,
from.
that's a good point. Yeah.
So he's got to get to the other side. Do you think he's going to follow 2 rails to get around there? Maybe
I think I would just use middle top and float down for 8 in the side.
take the 8 in the side.
Yeah, just do what's natural.
Wow,
That was
that's
great
a perfect shot.
dude. That was a great shot, man.
Man, these guys play together. It's like
do.
they're brothers.
It's like it's like their connection, like they have a connection
Yeah.
from a womb. I've been streaming for a while, commentating. I don't say womb a lot.
Yeah, not a lot.
No. It doesn't come up often.
I used to work in a bar that was, they called it the womb room because there was a long corridor going in there, and it was like, man, it's like passing through the womb to get out of this thing. Little known fact.
Do I look like I got nothing?
It does.
It's because I got nothing. Summer's looking at me, waiting for the reaction.
You do look
4,
like you're
3,
saying.
2.
I
1.
can't believe you
nothing,
just said that.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
The womb room. Okay.
So going up 2-0, Montemayor, and this is Verenski and Staley to break. These guys have played really good and just got a couple slippery rolls. Man, this race to 4 is quick.
It is. The race to 4 is really quick.
Yeah.
I noticed that in the last set we did. That was a race to 4, and I know this sounds obvious, but yeah, 4 goes quick. And it's rotation, you know what I mean? So it's not – with 8 balls, sometimes you end up with a 12-minute game out of nowhere. Or no, excuse me. Yeah, it's been quick games.
Yep.
Sorry, we're still transitioning from our 10-ball extravaganza.
I'm glad we're transitioning. This is good. I am more of a rotation player. I like rotation a lot, but this is good. I'm ready for some other stuff.
I have my how I would normally feel about it and then how I feel about it right now. Normally, I'd be desperately glad that we're playing 8-ball. But right now, I'm hoping I'm playing good enough that playing 8-ball does me some kind of good. It's very likely that playing 8-ball will do me no good, and I'll just be even more frustrated.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've played competitive pool in a serious kind of a way. I've been hitting balls. Certainly, I have a table at home. I'm lucky with that. But competitive pool's a different animal. And
It really is.
yeah, I keep talking about getting my C legs. I really feel like it's a whole thing that I got to get back to it.
Kind of got your D legs on right now.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Trying to at least get up to a C.
Right.
Looking out for. I'm an idiot.
It's the C, not C. I get it.
Oh, you almost nailed it.
That was a good shot.
Very good shot.
That was a good shot.
Yeah, and they were in good position there.
Yeah. How are you feeling about 8-ball? You glad 8-ball's coming up?
To be honest, looking at the table, I'm a little bit intimidated. I look at a rack like this, and it shouldn't look like an impossibility. And I guess I just am so used to the doubt. I'm so used to, and I like what he's doing right here. He's leading.
Yeah.
He's not taking the combo. He's just taking the problem right out the
Yeah,
gate.
and he's going to move some balls here probably perfectly. I like it. I like that he hit that hard enough because the 11 was heading over by the 4 ball, and so it was important to hit it that hard. Now, unfortunately, the 9 ball got the worst of it.
And I think a smart player here is thinking, all right, I tied up a ball of mine, but I also tied up a ball of theirs.
Yes, exactly.
There's not a really natural breakout for him here.
Right.
I'm trying to look at where I'm going to play safe here.
Yeah. Yeah, once you get to the point where nobody's having fun, it's kind of a relief. You know what I mean?
Totally.
Nobody's getting out. Now we can figure out what we're going to do here.
What's funny, though, is once I relax an 8-ball and resign myself to not getting out all the time, I love it.
Yes.
Because I love a defensive game.
Yes.
Wow, and goes just right at that. Heck of a try.
Well, and that worked out good for him because the 5 ball is blocked by the 9, but they don't have a blocked ball anymore. So that was pretty good. I'm thinking the 15 goes past the 4. I think that's the 15 by the 4 ball.
15 by the 4.
Down on the bottom rail.
Yeah, it seems like they can manufacture something.
I think so.
All right. Christy stepping to the table, and she shot pretty solid here. She's definitely pulled out a big stroke a couple times.
I agree. No, I agree. She's had some good shots.
Nice little follow.
Yeah, I kind of expect
maybe
to
setting
go
up for the combo.
I kind of expect to go a little harder so he could take the 6 ball, so it'd bounce out and he could take the 6. The combo is not really the fun shot.
No, it's not. And can't really see that 4 ball.
I don't think he can see the 4. No, he's definitely going to be needing to take the combo.
Wow.
Wow, that was a great shot, man. What do we got on the chat over there? Anything interesting?
Andrew Turner asking about the last time we've been to Bill's in OKC.
Oh.
The truth is never. But I think Bill's is where that one pocket tournament's going
yes,
on
I would like to go to Bill's, yeah.
Biggity Bill's. And that 16-player, $1,000 entry, $10,000 added?
Wow,
is that right?
That's crazy. Yeah, that sounds right. Jeez.
Yeah, some big names there.
I like big entry tournaments. I really think that is appropriate.
I think so, too.
Yeah.
I've played in a couple also as a donator, as a
Yeah.
spectator.
Yeah.
But I loved it,
Yeah.
man. And I probably will again. This event alone. I mean, I didn't think I was going to play all that well, and this isn't a big entry event, but I was still glad that I jumped in there even though I didn't play well.
I agree. Yeah, I got to finish my transaction for getting into 8-ball. Do you too, or are you all taken care of?
I think we're all taken care of. I think we just have to give them money.
Let's finish the transaction.
Yeah. You're like, yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. I don't think I'm going to try and force the cut here. I think I'm going to take the 10. Right?
I don't
We're
know.
on stripes
Versus the 11-9 combo? I don't know. I'm not sure what's the
You're
wrong
right.
or right answer.
Maybe start with the 11.
Yeah.
I like that. I do feel like the 9 is still missable. So if there's anything I can do to get closer.
You're right. It's not perfect shape for the 11-9, and the 9 is definitely missable. I mean, every quarter inch it's away from the pocket, it becomes more missable. And, yeah, that thing's 3 inches from the pocket, so I agree.
Honestly, I think part of the reason is, again, we bring this up, but the reach in to get that 10 ball is going to be tricky.
It'd be a whole thing, exactly.
Yeah, taking this 13, I think, as long as you miss that 7 or get around the 7, just don't get stuck back there. Ooh.
Oh, no. It's unfortunate to take that duck. That duck was really helping you out.
It definitely was.
Boy, the 5-ball breakout.
5-ball's still in trouble.
Yeah.
And you can't really swing for it right now. I mean, you go for the 4-ball, and that's such a – to get past that and still clip the ball is really tough.
Yep, exactly. I find often with shots like that, too, if you do get to where you think you want to get, you barely get there and you barely touch the object ball, and nothing really changes or moves in the first place, and you devoted this whole shot to doing that,
exactly.
as if it's a game of tag and you just had to touch the ball. You had to knock it away to a different position. You weren't ever going to do that.
That's the truth.
Yeah, I do that sometimes. I'm like, oh, whoops.
It's not a nudge out. It's a breakout. Ooh, Calvin's up hot water.
Oh, good. That's good.
I think she's swinging at it. Oh, man.
Hey, that was a good way to go for it.
It was
that.
so close.
I was talking about draw throwing into it. I didn't know she could go off the rail towards it like that.
Yeah.
Hey, that was a good shot. If I knew she could have done that, I would have done it. So I think she did the right thing.
And gets a little bit fortunate, and I think he can punch this ball and get to the 5.
I think he might be right.
Unfortunately, he's going to push it towards the 9 ball. Oh, man.
Wow. Oh,
That's a tough miss, but that 11-9 is still a little bit tricky. I'm probably going to start with the 11-9 here.
Yeah, I think I start with the 14. But, boy, I sure would like shape on the 9 next, and that is a really specific shape. Kind of need in between the spot and the 8-ball to leave
because what you're going to draw back. I mean, I guess you can play.
Yeah. And if it doesn't, then I'm going to take the 15.
You don't want to go this 12 and that's a 15?
I thought that was the 14.
Okay.
But either way.
You don't want to be stuck with your last 2 balls on the table being the 9-11.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Hey, you were right, though. That was a very, very makeable combo.
It looked a lot easier after he shot it.
Now, he's in River City now. I mean, he's got trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, you're definitely right. The 12 does not go.
Yeah.
I think I'm trying to play safe behind the 12 ball. Or is that the 12, the one on the left side rail?
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, so slide off the 11, you think?
I do.
Go 2 rails into it?
I think you have a decent, well, maybe you're coming up a little high there.
Yeah.
The casual referee.
Bill started the pandemic looking one way and ended it looking another. He looks very fit.
He does.
Some people look really good after some hanging out at the house, and he is one of them that he kind of made the most of it and dropped 50, 60 pounds. And
are you kidding me?
Oh, I'm dead serious.
Awesome.
That's why I'm talking about it. Yeah, no, he should be really proud. And he's an older gentleman, and to make that kind of a change that late in life.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah, I believe 70s. All right, now I'm done telling you personal stuff about Bill.
I like it. We've got some good info out of Bill.
Right.
Bill's
looking good.
Reffing.
You're a traveling
He's
man.
A traveling man. We'll see you soon.
Okay,
All right, you
okay.
guys take care.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry, Bill.
Safe travels, man.
See you later, Dwayne.
Well, all our prayers out there for Dwayne and his family.
Oh.
That is a bummer. Well, I like the idea there of trying that kick.
Yes.
He didn't have a lot of options.
He didn't have a lot of options.
I mean, with a duck hitting sitting in the corner pocket, I mean, I was praying getting behind that 12 ball up there.
Yep. He was rolling the dice. If that went right, it would have been great. But yeah. Anything good on the chat?
That's the risk you take. Well, Chris Robbins is out there. Chris, how you doing?
What's up, Chris?
I was just talking about you the other day. You must have, I don't know, your ears must be burning. And Hank, this is not the first match of the day. We've had finals of 10 ball, semifinals of 10 ball, and this is our second Scotch doubles match of the day. We should be going quite a while this evening. So tune in for more Scotch doubles action. 8 ball starts tomorrow evening. Looks like she's lining up to draw off this, which is not my favorite way to go about it. Oh, that's so hard. Gosh darn it. You know, it's so easy to have that happen. You get excited, you want to force a stroke. And
I was just going to say, she'll be watching this later, and I have done that. Not that should make her feel
100%.
better. Who the hell am I? But, yeah, I mean, I've done it, And when you're on the streaming table, your nerves, I mean, you feel like you're about to go star in a play. You're in 6th grade or something.
Yeah.
I mean, it's seriously, you get really nervous. And less so as you do it. But, I mean, seasoning is a real thing, This is, that's part of why we're all here.
I just know playing that little follow off the 2
Yeah.
for the 5.
Yeah.
But I think she was going the right way to get shape.
Right,
I think that she was trying to do her partner a favor there. And it's hard to not think about your partner when you're shooting Scotch.
It is so hard. Seriously.
What I find is the worst thing that you can do is think about your partner shooting Scotch.
Yes. And I think most partners, too, I think it's important to say, would say, don't think about me. Oh, my God, why are you thinking about me? Why would I be mad at you?
Everybody says it, and everybody does
Exactly. Yeah, no, there are definitely few jerks out there, but I'd say for the most part, people are nice. And that was a good shot, good shape.
Very good shot.
So I would say
smooth.
I don't know. What's up,
Rick
Jones?
Rick Jones in the house.
The pool wizard, the puppet master.
The pool puppet.
Guy's making it happen.
Yeah. Rick, this is going great. How do you feel? Texas State Championship.
I like it.
Man, I saw that trophy out there, that all around. Yeah.
Right?
Cool.
That cup?
It's awesome.
I like it. I like it.
I'm definitely getting pictures with the cup.
Yes.
And what's that? That's for the all around. That's for the Royce Bunnell Award?
Yeah, Royce Bunnell and Bunnell and Emma Stewart Davis Award for the female player.
Yep. So Emma Stewart Davis. Tell me a little bit about Emma Stewart Davis.
Davis Jr.'s wife.
Uh-huh.
Those two were extremely popular in Texas, and she passed away from sleep apnea one night.
Oh, my gosh.
I think their kid was like 6 months old or something.
Oh, my gosh.
What a wonderful way to commemorate her and her life and the effect she had on the pool community.
That's wonderful. And winning, what can they win?
Well, this is going to be the person that earns the most points in Scotch doubles, 8-ball singles, and teams, and they can win a free entry to the 2021 BCA Pool League World Championships, a custom OBQ, and an all-around trophy. That's exciting.
That's big stuff. No, that's wonderful.
You just threw that in there.
This is the 5th year.
It's the 5th year you're doing this.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's really cool.
That's so cool.
So, yeah, it's an all-round prize. So that was a heartbreaking rack right there. I don't even know. I'm almost glad we weren't talking about it. That's a neat thing that people can try and get.
But it was a win for Montemayor, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep. I saw that ball go.
Yeah, Christy had a shot at the 5 with the 8 in the jaws, and then it just didn't go. And no, I'm good, but thank you. To wipe on my glasses?
He said they like that.
Was he here when we were doing that? Yeah, I guess he was. Or did he listen? Was he listening on the stream?
I don't know. He said he heard it. He said they listened to it in the car.
That's cute. Oh,
that's pretty funny.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, we're going to get you some glass wipes. We're going to go to a real dollar store. We're going to get you some real new glasses.
I would like to go to a real dollar store.
Yeah.
I think you know what I like about you?
Not that $3
is that
store.
You're willing to give me a hard time about having Whopper chocolate on my glasses, but you didn't mention that they're women's glasses. Oh. And I think that you're a good man.
I think you just might be a fashionable human being. You know, I mean, you're not willing to say, yes, these are women's, these are men's.
I just want to look fancy. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I like the idea that I'm unwilling to put on your glasses, but I'm not willing to pay more than $1 for things at the fake dollar store.
Yes, yes.
That's
We are not from Texas, and so the Dollar General, we feel like it tricked us into coming in because we really thought we were at a Dollar Tree, and it's not a Dollar Tree; it's a Dollar General. We didn't see a lot of stuff for $1.
Almost nothing.
Almost nothing.
James, I think you're giving good advice there. James says somebody needs to buy her a drink and tell her to just have fun, and that's the truth. It's one of the hardest things to learn, and until you learn it, nobody can tell you to do it. And once you learn it, you're like, what have I been doing this whole time?
Yep.
In the same way. I remember a shot that I missed a long time ago where I didn't shoot my shot. I took a shot, and at the end of it, I was like, I'm not coping with what's on the pool table. I'm coping with my nerves. I was like, I'm never going to let myself – well, I can't say nerves won't get to me.
No, I know.
But I'm not going to entirely be lost in that.
Right, right.
And I'm going to take my shot. If I miss it, I miss it.
Yep.
But I want to make a decision and not just be so caught up in that. But it took me a long time, and I still make mistakes and forget that.
I would say for me, team events, I have had the most concrete elbow ever in my life playing team events. Yeah, team events, oh, my God. I can fall apart. And I'll be like a whole different pool player, seriously.
Well, you're in a difficult spot, too. I think a lot of people underestimate how hard it is to be the player that's supposed to win every time. You're supposed to be just like the easy money, just count on that person.
Right. Count a score in. Yep,
and
exactly.
That's really, really tough, especially a team event's a lot like Scotch.
Right.
You just don't play for a long time, and then you pop up.
It's just one game. Yeah, exactly. And, the thing about these style of pool tournaments, these guys all have pool cues. They paid their entry fee. These are pool players. This is not some guy you met at the bar and he's challenging you this guy's a real player. So even when they're not quite your speed, they can still break and run out.
Oh, yeah.
It's bar table 8-ball or 9-ball or something. I mean,
and on top
you
of
don't
that,
have that big of an advantage.
There's a big old target on your head. There's not just a ponytail.
They're trying really
target.
hard.
Yeah.
Yes, they're trying really hard. They're taking it very serious,
Yep.
and good for them. They should. It's an opportunity to try their luck against somebody that plays tough.
I liked your take on the Fargo handicap match the other day. You were just saying, I was giving up games. It didn't go my way, but it was fair.
Right.
And you liked it.
Yeah, I did like it, yeah.
And I think that's refreshing to hear.
Yeah.
I don't hear that from a lot of upper-level players.
I think a lot of complaints about the Fargo Fair match stuff really comes down to I worked hard to get this good so I would have this advantage, and now you took the advantage away from me. And it's like some other things in this world. I wish people would just say that so we could argue or talk about that instead of that you don't think it's accurate or you don't think it's right or
100%.
just tell me the real problem. You skipped school, you didn't work until you're 24, you did whatever, you devoted your life to pool, and now you're really good, and you want to reap the fruits of that, the rewards of that, and that's a legitimate way to feel, I guess, but,
And I guess that's why there's two kinds of tournaments. There's handicap tournaments and there's open.
Which is okay, right. I'm involved in a league tournament every 6 months that I think people get confused and they want it to be a top-of-the-hill tournament, a king-of-the-hill tournament, and they forget this is a league is supposed to be like a church or the Moose Lodge or something. We're all in it together as a group, and what we're trying to do is get competitive divisions so everyone has a chance to win and has a good time. Now, not every tournament's goal should be to have everyone have a good time.
Yeah.
I think that could be a lame goal for certain tournaments, and I get feeling that way. But it's too bad that some people want every single tournament to be the tournament they like.
I totally agree.
That's my story.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't go to Derby and expect to.
You're not looking for a handicap at Derby,
Yeah.
but you're still thrilled to go to Derby, right?
Absolutely.
Exactly. And you're going to eat your shorts, but still, you're thrilled to go.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. All right, what's happening here?
We're back. Well, she's in a tough spot. They were running balls real good. That 10 ball's been a problem since Jump Street. And
two rails at it. She's looking. I almost like one rail with spin.
Yeah, I understand that because she's got to hit this pretty hard to get to a rail afterwards. She does.
Oh, boy.
Rick brings up a good point. Watch out, 8-ball.
Yep,
Anytime you're getting that 8-ball movement, it's
seriously,
dangerous.
Right, yeah. This is a little tough because it created the 7's tough now and the 2 is tough. I guess which one is more tough? The 2 technically goes in the bottom right-hand corner.
Mm-hmm.
I think the 7's more tough. What do you think, Summer? and draw back for the 2-ball.
Do you think the 7 definitely goes in the upper right?
I definitely do. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
If it does, I think so too. If it doesn't go up there, I think that I'm going to play the 2 and then use the 4 in the side to break it out. But it looks like it goes down here. And if that's the case,
Or he's playing a cool little safety. But I bet he's making the 7.
I think he's rolling down for the 2.
I think you're right.
It's a good
He saw
shot.
an opportunity that we didn't see because he's at the table.
Yeah,
so,
it didn't.
Yeah. Now he's got to watch this side pocket here.
Oh yeah.
These are the times in your match where everything feels awkward,
Mm-hmm.
and it's shots like this where you're like, oh, okay, so now I have a shot, but it's natural shape to the scratch, you know.
Aw. You gonna come join us, Rick Jones? So Rick says he's probably going to be by later this evening, which is nice because we're going to get out of here, go get some dinner. So Rick Jones, maybe with Kenny, maybe with Bonnie.
Who could say?
He might just be picking players out of the audience. It's hard to say, but you can look forward to hearing Rick. Well, Rick's about as good as they come, man.
I know.
Great boss.
Yes.
Well, and guessing out there, so it looks like Latino Pimp was asking about what the ranking was, and this is Platinum Division, as Jack was saying. But the ranking, these are teams that are made up of players that combined are 1,100 or below in Fargo.
Right.
And I don't think this is Platinum, actually. Didn't we decide this is
I
gold?
thought this was gold.
This
yeah,
is
I'm
the
pretty
gold
sure
hot
this
seat
was
match.
gold. Yeah.
Yep, definitely gold.
Yeah. If that doesn't, what was your name again? You're a pimp. If that doesn't answer your question, you can ask it in a different way. But I think that's what you meant.
Yep,
but if
and
we
check out
didn't quite get it,
CTS on demand for the brackets.
definitely.
All the info's right there.
Yep. I'm starting to check CTS on demand more often instead of bothering Kenny. I'm trying to make an effort to do that.
I'm really trying to. Every time I ask him a question and realize there's 4 people waiting and there's a computer right there.
And that he's going to look on CTS on demand to answer my question.
Yeah.
Politely.
Yeah.
Instead of calling me names.
Yeah. I don't even feel like he gives us looks anymore. Bonnie will still give you a look, for sure.
Yes.
And well-deserved. I'm proud of her for giving us those looks.
Me too.
Yeah.
I base my life on those looks. That's how I know whether I'm wrong or right.
Yeah.
I prefer it comes from a woman.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I trust their instincts.
Aw.
I'm always waiting for my wife to kick me and say, tone it down.
Do you get that a lot?
Oh. I'm excitable.
You are
I am
excitable.
excitable. I will say that. Yeah, I'm excitable. And I do, it might not seem like it, but I do get rubbed the wrong way sometimes. And then, so those two combinations of personality traits sometimes rear their ugly heads.
No, I've seen you online, for sure.
I would, yeah.
It doesn't seem like it happens nearly as often in person.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
Boy, and he played that very nice. Just nice and easy here. Man.
Oh, brutal.
He left him in kind of a tough spot, and it's hard to not think about that side pocket.
Yeah.
And that was for the set, so fortunately they're still up 3-0. It looks like that 10 gets by the 8.
Right,
and it
yes.
looks like Verenski and
think
Staley
so.
are going to have a chance to get on the board here.
Nice. That'll good. Yeah, good. Give her a chance to make the 8. She needs to take a deep breath. She plays good. I can tell just looking at her. Yeah. Yeah, just a couple shots sometimes can change your whole way you're shooting.
I like her bridge, like her stance. Nice, easy follow through here.
I would like to
Good
see
shot.
her walk into the shot differently. She came into the shot bent down and like she was coming from
Got
around
it.
the corner.
I like that
and
too.
you're better off really stepping into the shot, lined up.
I've really tried to take a little more time looking down the line of the object ball and then walking directly to the cue ball.
Right.
It's easy to look at that line and then walk over and chalk and then walk over.
Yep.
I want that seared into my brain.
Yep.
Well, nice work there. So it looks like Double Trouble is probably the name of their team.
Right.
Double Trouble getting on the board.
A neon skull.
Devil Skull, yeah. I think those are horns. You
Or
think horns?
Pookies. I thought they were Pookies.
Oh, they were cues.
Well, I didn't say they were cues. I said I thought they were
I think
cues.
he had.
I think it would make more sense that you're right. So I mean, I'm going with you.
It is a pool shirt.
I'm just telling you what I thought.
Well,
it is a pool shirt.
Everything's objective, you know. Oh man, and that thing.
And
got kicked a couple
subjective.
times. And subjective.
Because it goes both ways.
Yeah, boy, that did get kicked a bunch. Man, 8-ball.
I don't like the 10 ball. I do like stripe or solids.
I like
Solids
to do
look all
solids,
right.
too.
I think if the 2 needs moving, you could use the 3 ball to move the 2. Yeah, I like it.
It's not the shot I want to open with, but I'm going to take the 4.
Yeah. The 4, huh? Now? You take the 4 first?
I don't think he can get to the 5 right now, can he? I feel like the 5's blocked.
The 5 looks a little. Yeah, he looks like he's. Yes, I agree. I think the edge of the 8 would get him. He's starting with the 9. He doesn't like either of our thoughts.
I think this is her. Yep. And
Good
I think
call.
yep.
Good call.
I think she was trying to draw over and bump that 11 because that was a trouble ball.
Yeah.
So there's a couple trouble balls here. The 10 ball's still in trouble. And man, oh man, with the number of balls you have on the table decreasing, you almost don't want to make something here.
I almost want to put this in front of the pocket, in front of the 4 ball.
I like that shot.
You know what I mean? Or even just hit it 90 degrees right over to the 4 ball and click into the 4 ball and just tie it up, even literally. You know, I mean.
What do you think about playing just into the top of the 10 ball, just so the 3 gets to the rail, just so there's enough separation to make that?
I think that's an interesting idea. I would be afraid that my opponent would run out, though, and that's why I like moving the ball in front of the 4.
I guess I just didn't see a shot from there.
Yeah, no, you might be right.
And tried to cut that. I didn't know if he had the angle to do it. It looked like he must have.
He wasn't that far away from making it. Yeah, I think maybe that was a decent choice, actually. Just sometimes on the monitor, it's really hard to tell what's happening, you know.
All right. Montemayor. Stepping to the table. Probably leaving the combo here.
Yeah, that would make sense because it's the 7-1 combo is way better than the 7-6 combo.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And so you might as well. Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
Much with the
I
cue
like
ball.
that. Yeah.
Just want to play this nice and easy. Leave the 7 there in the pocket.
If I'm playing by myself, I feel like I'm going to run this out, you know, almost 10 out of 10 times.
Yeah. Hit that really smooth.
But Scotch throws a wrinkle into things. You never know. We'll see what happens.
I think it's really easy to get in the habit of leaving the duck and not completing your side of the table. And then you start going up and down.
Yeah.
And that can complicate things.
Yes, I think that's true.
I think I probably would have taken the duck here because I feel like that's an easier shot to get
Take
up
the
table.
7 for good shape on the 6 and then get up table off the 6 ball.
But
No,
I
you
think
might be
he's
right.
in great shape here to get to the 4. If something funky happens, you still got the 3-2 over there.
We're thinking the 2-3 go, right?
I
Both
do
of
think
them.
so.
It looks like they both go.
At least the 3, if not the 2. Ooh, and that's one of the only things that can go wrong is hitting that 8 ball.
All right, well.
I think he's, oh, it's close. Real close.
I think you got to cut the 3 ball in and try and land the cue ball on the 8 so that you have a shot at the 2 or the 4.
Great shot.
Great shot.
Gets back for good position.
So he did kind of what I was talking about, but he hit the 2 instead of the 3.
Do you try and roll this forward off the rail and back out? I don't like trying to hold it before the 10 ball.
Yes, especially because I think the angle that it takes, I think when you come out off the bottom rail, I don't think you can hook yourself on whatever ball that is there. Is that the 11 or whatever ball that
Totally.
is next to the 10
I think you're
ball?
getting around it too.
Yeah. Yeah, see, and this is what you're saying is that you don't want to do that, right? You'd rather overhit it. Yeah, and I believe with an overhit, he wouldn't have hooked himself. He would have hit that ball.
So too. Could be seeing a jump cue here. It looks like you might be able to see a piece of the ball,
He's
but
going to get his jump cue.
Yeah.
Or he's really thirsty.
Could be real thirsty.
Right, yeah. But yeah, I think
it's a strange time for a bathroom break.
Now, the odds of this jump, depending on your skill level, are pretty high. You know, it's still a jump, so when I say high, I mean, you know, but yeah, I mean, this is a jumpable shot, that's for sure.
I find back cuts challenging.
It throws a wrinkle into it, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Because I feel like there's a little more collision-induced throw on a jump.
Yes, yeah.
So you got to hit it more thin. Wow. And yeah, that was real close.
Yeah.
I feel like that's how I would have hit that shot.
Yep. Well, they say because you're landing on kind of the top of the ball a little bit, it changes the angle you have to hit it to get the same result.
Yeah.
So it's a counterintuitive place that you have to hit it to get. You know what I mean? It's just hard to figure, unless you're down on the slate when you contact the object ball, and then it will be like normal. But if you're in the air at all when you hit that object ball, it's going to do something different than what it typically would because it's round.
How much do you think about the distance that you're jumping the ball when you're jumping?
Well,
Like
think about it.
your
I try and
cue ball's
feel
landing.
it. I try and feel where the cue ball's landing. Yeah, I'm aiming for it to land in the same way that if you put a Folgers can across the room and gave me a poker chip and try and throw that into the Folgers can. You know what I mean? I'm going to try and feel that distance a little bit and then try and make it happen. Now, sometimes I'm not going to be anywhere near the can. Sometimes I am. But I'm always going to make that attempt to.
I like the analogy.
To get that feel,
Is he going to try and play the separation safe, just getting the 10 in between the 3?
Yes.
Yep, and just hit it a little thin, but still leaves a tough shot.
Yeah, it's a pretty smart shot. I might have to try and kick the 3 in just because I'm waiting to lose right now. Although, does he have the bank on the side? If he can bank it on the side, he's got to take that. But if not, I would definitely go for it somewhere or another.
Oh, yeah, I'm banking that all day. I like the bank in the corner that he's at, more because I feel like it gets him up table.
I see. That was a good try. That was a good try.
Get in the way there.
Ooh.
That could have changed things.
Oh, he almost got lucky, seriously. Yeah, it could have changed things dramatically, seriously.
Man, and from here, just stay focused. Get down around that first diamond. Nice and easy. Don't force it. Nice clean follow through. That's a tough miss.
It's disappointing, and that's tough. Yeah, it really is. You got to hit that so precise. You're so worried about getting shape.
Straight balls.
It's hard. Yeah,
totally.
It's hard. Yeah. No, I
and
can
especially
relate.
when you're used to kind of loading up and putting a bunch on the cue ball. You
right.
hit those center ball shots.
Right. Yep. Oh, nice.
Good shot. Probably didn't grip on that ball as much as he was hoping.
Yeah.
But we do know that he likes to leave his partner on the rail. His partner's comfortable shooting from there.
He's got a shot. It's not a scratch shot.
Yep. I think he's got a good shot. Oh, there's no mystery now. This is the first time, though. It is.
How many of you guys in the chat room are fans of Big Red Soda Pop? I'm from Oregon, and I was not familiar with Big Red Soda Pop until I got here. Would you describe it as carbonated red Kool-Aid? Carbonated cherry Kool-Aid. That's how I would describe it.
It's like the Mountain Dew of red. It's like red. No, I'll get one.
I liked it. I thought it was good. I took
I'm good.
I took a drink off
I'm
his
gonna
can.
have one. I'm going to make a cocktail with it at some point here. Do you think Big Red and vodka or Big Red and tequila?
Go to a place, you're going to be there more than once. Find something there that you can make unique to that place.
We're being bad
I like
commentators
it.
right
No,
now.
I like it. I like it.
Montemayor just won that match.
Oh, Montemayor, good job, guys. Listen,
we're blowing it.
Brother Power made it happen. Good job, fellas.
Yeah, totally. Heck of a match. This was definitely a good match. The score doesn't really reflect how close it was. A couple little things could have changed things real easily.
Yep.
Good luck to Verenski and Staley to get to the finals, and good luck to Montemayor in the finals tomorrow.
It's an honor to commentate on your match, guys. Thanks for joining us here in Texas at the CSI Texas State Championships.
You got a good Texas.
Right, Texas.
Texas. All right. From the gut.
Right,
That's right.
exactly.
Texas State Championship.
Summerfield and Mike D and Bad Boy TV.
We'll see you guys real soon. Plenty more action to come up. Stick